Hello and welcome to an episode of Atomic Vinyl Reviews. My name is Jacob and today I've got a very special unboxing video for you guys. Oh god. This thing, you can't really even make out how big it is on camera probably, but if I lift it up, oh god. This thing arrived on my doorstep this morning and in theory, it should contain possibly the best figure ever made. Fingers crossed. Oh my god, I can't believe that this thing is actually here. I'm gonna just go right into it because I don't even know where to begin talking about this thing. But so, for the longest time, this has been a figure that has been on my radar that I have been absolutely dying for. This has been my holy grail figure since the moment I saw it, and I could never bring myself to, buy this thing because it was a lot, and it just always is a lot, but recently I went through a bit of a tough time and I needed something to cheer myself up, and I thought, you know what, screw it, and I ordered this thing. I'm not going to go into any more detail, but I will say that for the longest time, I've been trying to find, the best Shin Godzilla figure, because I absolutely adore Shin Godzilla's design. And nothing that I've been able to add to my collection could ever compare to what I've seen of photos of this thing. So, yeah, I mean, you know what it is based on the title, so no point in me, hiding it. It is, of course, the Kaiyodo, or Kaiyodo, however it's pronounced, Shin Godzilla, or Godzilla 2016, Hideaki Anno produced replica figure. Oh man, it's a bit of a mouthful, but this is by far probably the largest, hopefully, we'll see, and the most expensive figure in my collection. And I'm really hoping it's actually in here. Look at that. Okay. So this took a couple of weeks to get here from Japan, from Tokyo of all places, which is really exciting. Oh my god. I just have I'm just kind of, I don't even know what to think right now. Never thought I'd have the day where I was actually unboxing this thing. Okay, we've got a lot of bubble wrap. Now, this one didn't arrive with its original packaging, its original box, unfortunately. I did get a little discount because of that, which is lovely, but all things considered, still not that much. Okay. Bubble wrap, so much bubble wrap. Oh. This is chaos. Okay. Alright. First piece is a stand in bubble wrap. We'll put that down for a second. Second piece. Oh my god. The tail. Part of the tail. I should explain. This figure is, I think it's based exactly off of the original maquette they used to actually create the CGI version of this Godzilla in the film. Sculpted by, what was his name? I don't remember the name, but a very well-known sculptor who did a lot of work with some other films like Giant Warrior, Destroys Tokyo, and stuff like that, and is very prominently known. Takayuki, or whatever. I'm not gonna even try and butcher his name if I don't remember, but I think this is based on the original maquette they used in the film. So this is the most accurate Shin Godzilla figure on the market, and it is barely on the market because this thing just sold out so quick, and it's just been going up in prices ever since. Oh my god. This is just a mess. There's some polystyrene at the bottom. There's this big, heavy lump. Plastic. Alright. Oh my god. Okay, finally I have a good sense of scale for this thing. He should scale about the size of a gigantic X Plus scale figure, for those of you who are aware of those. It's about how big he is, because I've seen some people who do have him have scaled him next to like the 2019 Godzilla gigantic figure, and they scale about the same. So I've never had the pleasure of having an X Plus gigantic figure, so this is gonna fill that niche for me. Oh, come on, gotta see this thing. Surgically removal. Just more and more layers. There's his foot coming out of here. It says Toho Co. Ltd. Made in China. Smells very plasticky. Oh my god. The texture. Yeah, because I've been an avid fan of the Shin Godzilla design for a long time, and I've been just collecting as many Shin Godzilla figures as I can, just trying to find one that I'm happy with, and for whatever reason, none of them really feel right to me. They all have their little imperfections here and there, and just these little things that I wish they could fix. I'll compare this guy to a bunch of them, and I'll do a full review of this thing, like, no doubt. That's going to be one of my priorities coming up. Definitely going to be a full review of this thing, because there is barely any... I think that there isn't even a full review of this guy on YouTube in English. There's a couple in Japanese, but nobody from the Western world seems to have done a YouTube review of this thing. So I'm excited to do that. Oh gosh. Okay. Whoa. Oh god. How do I pull this thing out? It's so big. Alright. The face reveal. Oh my god. Jeez. Look at this thing. Look at it. Oh my god. Oh, I never thought I'd see the day where I was holding this thing. Oh wow. Oh, I'm taken aback, guys. I'm just speechless right now. This is phenomenal. Oh man, maybe I can stuff his tail on. Oh, that is sweet. Put him down. His tail's here. Pull this out real quick. Whoa. Just one giant chunk of his tail, and this should pop right in here. I think I might need a hairdryer for that, which is going to be a hell of a process, because this is feels like a fairly thick vinyl plastic. And he should also come with, aside from this tail stand, he should have a little doohickey that sits under his tail, because he actually kind of stands like this. So his tail's going to be a bit up, so hopefully that's still in the box. Ah, yep, here it is. So there is his tail support stand, and this feels like a chunk of wood or plastic. It feels solid. It's heavy. That's cool. Okay, so that goes under his tail like so. You can't see him, so I gotta bring him in frame. What I'll do is I'll quickly do the hairdryer thing, and I'll stick his tail on, because this is gonna be amazing. So I'll be right back. Alright, will this work? Yes! Oh, that wasn't too hard, actually. Let's make sure that sets. Oh my god. This thing is just massive. Oh, I can't. I just can't. Oh, look at it. It's freaking huge tail. And then we got the grotesque tip right there. Sculpted in all its glory. Alright, so we got this guy's tail on. He is massive, and I'm still just speechless. Speechless right now. Just to kind of show you this guy's size, this is the Monster Arts figure right here. And this is the Kaiyodo. Oh my god. That's how they scale. Oh my god. Oh my god. Very similar in terms of their general shape and detail and proportions and stuff like that, because I think the monster arts is actually really accurate and just a better figure overall than people give it credit for. My one's missing his hand because it always falls off, and now I'm kind of worried that I won't be able to find it because my room's really trashed, and hopefully it won't get sucked up by a vacuum cleaner, but that's neither here nor there. But oh my god, that is so cool. This thing is just... the detailing on him, oh my god. So there's the monster arts really quickly with it. I'll do a better comparison once I do the review, because this is just my unboxing. Just I need to get my bearings, but here is the Banpresto. So this is the one sculpted by Yuji Sakai. Really great figure, really beautifully done. I think the face is the only thing that's really lacking on this thing, because otherwise it's a really good version of Shin Godzilla. But it is just blown out of the water by this monstrosity. Look at that. That is insane. And even the tease facto, I thought this thing was huge when I got it initially. Now, I haven't done a follow-up video on this guy in a long time. He's almost finished being painted. This is the bootleg tease facto Shin Godzilla resin kit that I built, and I've done a couple of videos on it. This thing I thought was huge and really cool, but still I wasn't overly amazed with its accuracy. But you can definitely see how it's just size-wise, this guy dominates over the top of this one. It is, oh, I have no words. Look at that. That's insane. Absolutely insane. I'll do a better comparison between these figures when we actually do the review. But for now, let's kind of just get a nice macro look at this guy's detailing, because I think it's really worth having a look at. Wow. So I honestly don't really know how to fit this guy in camera because he's so big. But there you can see his face. Now it's a little bit brighter than he is in person. He's very dark in person. The red on him is actually very faint, which is an issue that you see with most Shin Godzilla figures. The red doesn't typically glow as much as you'd like it to, but it's still definitely there. And look at those details. You got those vicious teeth. You got the his eyes are actually, they have slightly more of like a cat eye kind of a thing going than the pupil in the film, which was more of a just a round little dot, more human-like eye. But there, he's got more of like that sort of cat eye, which is the only inconsistency between this guy and the actual one in the film, which is a little bit of a shame, but they look almost the same. It's very subtle, the difference there. He's got this beautifully sculpted teeth. They look vicious and really cool. Nice shading on them. But that just, this is probably, like, I love the accuracy of the face on this thing. And just all those details. This is just how he looked in the film. Again, aside from those tiny little paintwork on the eyes, which is the difference. We've got all that rib-like detailing down his chest. His little arms, which unfortunately they're not kind of in his classic pose where they should be, like, you know, up like this, which is how he was in a lot of shots in the film. Though this isn't inaccurate, he was like this as well. But look at the detail work on his neck and just all those folds and the scaling. It is so cool. And the dry brushing. Got his spines here, which look fantastic. Look really great on camera now because that red is really popping. A lot more so on camera than in person as well, which is, you know, typical at the moment. Then again, he's backlit from where I'm looking at him, so it's a little harder to see the little highlights. But look at that. Oh, that's so cool. Really well made figure. Look at that. It just looks like molten lava. His skin texture. It is rough and beautiful. I really love the texture on his legs here because it's really rough and cool, and his nails here, his claws look phenomenal. So lifelike, just like they did in the film. Now under his feet, all he has is a little thing that says made in China and Toho Co. Ltd. There's no Kaiyodo logo, no extra info on him, no nothing like that. There goes massive tail. Oh, that is just, look at the detailing on that. It is rough and beautiful. Really, love it. I'd love to see this thing next to the gigantic Shin Godzilla X Plus figure, which is about the same size as this, from what I understand. Difference is, this guy is more accurate, which is why I've been dying for this thing for so long. I can't believe it's in my hands. Oh, look at that, the tail tip. Gee, how do I fit it in frame? I'm sorry, guys. I'll do like a proper video montage of this thing when I do the full review, so you can really get a sense of the detail work. There's the creepy bony skull tip with all the vertebrae and weird shit on his tail. Looks great. I'm at a loss for words, people. There we go. Oh my god. Whoa. Love those details. That is beautiful. Wow. Let's get his stand going. So I'll just put him over here. And we'll slide this block under him and see how he stands with it. So that is his actual stance. He's really leaned forward, which kind of had mixed feelings on, just because he looks a little weird with such a big tail, but the fact that he's got so much bulk at the front, it kind of makes sense. But it is... Oh my god, I'm at a loss for words, guys. This thing is insane. I don't know what else to say. This thing is awesome. Jeez. I wish these were more readily available. There is a kit version of this thing, so like a vinyl kit. I couldn't get my hands on that, because there weren't any for sale on the internet anywhere that I looked. And I looked all over the Japanese websites as well. This thing is equally as expensive and hard to find on those ones. And from what I understand, it's very, very unlikely they're going to be reissuing this thing, which is so sad. And if I got the kit version, what I wanted to do is actually do like a replica, a recasting of his head, maybe. And I don't know, maybe I could still make it work with this version, and then I can make that available to you guys, because I feel really sad that we aren't able to have a more readily available copy of this thing for you people. But maybe I could at least do like a little bust or something of this guy. Just a thought. It's going to be extremely difficult for me to get a good casting with the way his mouth is already, joined together in one piece, and his gaps between his teeth and all that, but who knows? I'll see what I can do, and I'll definitely do a full review of this thing really soon. I don't know what else I could say about it. Right now, I'm just in love with this thing. It is... I can't believe it's in my hands, honestly. Just freaking out, look at this. Anyway, I have nothing more to contribute to this right now. I will end the video here, and I'll do a full review later on. But till then, wow. Oh gosh. Till then, may all your vinyl be irradiated vinyl. Over and out. Bye.